Okay, this is Learn the Burner. I'm Garrett,
And there's Noble.
and we're talking about Mandalorian Season 2, Chapter 14, The Tragedy. And oh boy, was this a tragedy. This was...
A very particular tragedy indeed.
Yeah, this is the low point for sure. And you're like,
Yes.
just the thing you don't want to happen, happens.
And we'll get right into it.
Yeah, like... Okay, so the Jedi was the best episode so far, in my opinion. This episode was good. It was great. Actually, it was probably top five Mando episodes so far. But one of the worst things
by
happened.
far this was like the fan service episode.
This one?
Bro, this was it. They gave everybody everything they wanted.
Which is what? Oh,
Boba Fett.
Yeah, Boba Fett. Yeah. And he's like talking about Jango Fett,
dropping lore for the people that don't know.
Yeah, and
for the casuals out there.
Yeah, those casuals. Yeah, all of those people. Not me.
Those people, not here. Nobody here.
Yeah, definitely not.
Professional.
Either of us. Everybody knows.
Professional Disney shills. I mean, fans.
Everybody knows the Razor Crest and Tython.
That's it. Those are all the ships that you need.
Din Djarin.
Yes.
And the Mandalorian.
That's all. Like Din Djarin and Grogu are like two peas in a pod. My God, I can't remember any of their names.
You got Din, you got Grogu, you got the Mandalorian, you got the whole trios there.
You got the buff chick that I forgot her name already. We got
talking about robot tummy.
Carl Weathers.
Talking about robot stomach. Oh no, you're talking about the other girl.
Dude.
Yeah,
Lauren Dude.
Cara Dude, the sheriff.
Karen Dune.
Yeah, there you go. And Carl Weathers.
Karan. Yeah. Dude, what is his name? It's something weird like...
His name is weird.
Like a ping noise or something like... like...
It's something not English.
Yeah, it's like...
It's,
whatever.
It's Grief Karga.
Grief.
Just think good Charlie grief. Brown. Good grief.
Good grief, Karga.
Dude, the actor that plays the Mandalorian looks normal. Huh.
Yeah, he's a normal guy.
He does not look like...
tell by...
He doesn't look like Boba Fett at all.
I thought everybody looked the same under the same looking mask.
I thought he was the mask.
Jim Carrey from The Mask.
I'm just kidding. Whoa, he's in Wonder Woman 1984? What?
The one that has not come out yet?
Yeah, his upcoming movies, Wonder Woman 1984, and then other movies that don't matter. Wow.
Yeah, like Game of Thrones. RIP. Am I right, ladies?
Wait, he's in Game of Thrones? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the beautiful one that everyone's like, ooh, keep him around for 9 seasons.
Man,
did you watch Game of Thrones, bro?
This is amazing. I watched a YouTube speed cap of the entire show.
Oh, so you wouldn't know what happened to our pretty boy here?
No, I don't even recall, like...
him even being mentioned, not once.
I don't even remember him in the show. I need to watch the show because that speed cap was about maybe 3 minutes. So, like, they skipped a lot of stuff.
I could definitely share a scene. Whatever, dude. You should watch it. But people gonna die. Lots of people gonna die in that show.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it eventually.
Okay.
Anyways.
Well, then I won't worry about spoiling what happens to our guy. He lives happily ever after.
Well, you pretty much just told me he's gonna die. You just said everybody.
What do you mean?
dies.
I didn't say that. I just said people die. Like it's a war movie. And he stays around for 9 seasons.
And how many seasons is the show?
8.
Okay, now
the 9th season is The Mandalorian. They don't tell you that.
Oh, and The Mandalorian's a prequel to Game of Thrones. Even more confusing.
He's kind of like Dorian Gray, so he's kind of lived far into the future.
Dorian Gray. I know exactly who that is. How do you spell that?
Yes. Pause here while I research.
Dorian Gray.
What
the? You're talking about a book right now? What are we talking about? This is a book. Yeah, I don't even. I couldn't lose interest fast enough.
And you're asleep now. The man that doesn't age in 99.
It was published in
12 sheep.
1890. So this,
Exactly.
wow, this looks dreadful.
What are you telling me? There's no pictures in this book?
Yeah. Is there like at least the scratch and sniff part?
Where's the subtitles?
Where's the YouTube
notes?
speed cap?
I prefer my long play, Dorian Gray.
Okay.
Go to sleep too, of course.
All right, you ready to get on with Game of Thrones? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Journey to Tython as the Razor Crest.
Okay. All right, now stop. Do we already talk about this?
No.
We didn't talk about Tython?
No. I have no clue what Tython is. It's a planet.
Supposed to be... I've watched videos where people like translate all the bullshit like language.
Mm-hmm.
And it's either in the deep core, wherever they're going right now in the show, is in the deep core, which means closer to the middle of the galaxy, which means closer to other bullshit, you know?
Okay.
But that doesn't mean it's like very well traveled. So like Tython could be a hidden place, or it could be a very popular place. Or it could be in the Outer Rim and they've already gone there. It could be a huge misdirection, we don't know. But it's like apparently the launching off point of like Padawans to Jedi, you know, like this is where they teach kids up to Padawans, you know?
Oh,
and
so like
the time before Coruscant.
So does this planet have living people on it, or is it just a wasteland like what we saw?
Ruins, you know, like thousands of years ago, this was the case, but not so much anymore.
So now it's just this planet is shrouded in myths. I'm reading the Wikipedia for this planet, and like every paragraph starts with shrouded in myth, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's that old, you know. Like I think Knights of the Old Republic take place like 1,000 years.
Oh
no. 4,000 years. What?
Wait, what? Knights of the Old Republic, the video game?
Yeah, it's 4,000 years. So like before A New Hope, so 4,000 BBY, before Battle of Yavin.
Wait, so this thing you've been talking about this whole time takes place 4,000 years before Luke Skywalker was even born?
Yeah, or before Luke Skywalker was a teenager.
Whoa.
All these are quotes and references to ancient time, you know?
Wow.
So they're bringing all this stuff into like canon.
Huh. Was there stormtroopers in the Knights of the Old Republic?
Well, there's obviously bad guy soldiers that wore armor, but not with that name.
Was there technology?
But there were Mandalorians. That's the problem. They made this after Star Wars. So they're like, all right, we got to base this off of Star Wars. You know, so everything kind of looks Star Warsy, you know?
Oh.
And then there's a bunch of like people like theory crafting. They're like, is the Star Wars galaxy stagnated since 4,000 BBY? I'm like, I don't know.
That's a lot
basically
of...
all the...
Yeah.
Lots of lore, lots of backstories, but like, let's just say back then they also had dagger-shaped huge spacecrafts, you know? Just like the Empire does.
That's interesting.
Or maybe...
There's been no technological advances in 4,000 years? That's hard to believe.
Or they're, you know, taking from the past, you know, kind of like how we manufacture airplanes that look like birds or something, you know?
Yeah, but 4,000 years, though, that'd be like us going, the caveman banged rocks together to make music, so we're going to keep doing that.
Forever.
Anyways.
There's nothing better than the rock drum.
Or maybe they reached the pinnacle of technology and there's nowhere to go. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm like, they have warp speed.
Yeah, that is,
you know,
pretty up there. I don't know what would come after that.
Yeah, I'm like folding space in on itself is probably the next step, but like George Lucas or Disney would not be down with that at all. I don't think.
Well, that is what's happening with warp speed, though.
Well, if we're gonna talk about warp speed, there's already been like Thrawn does a thing with like, it's not warp speed, it's light speed, but Thrawn has like in the TV show, it started with the novel. He was all about interdiction technology, and we might see this like come up when we meet Thrawn. But interdiction means light speed canceling. So you can sit down in the middle of the it's basically like setting up a traffic stop, or what do you call it? One of them when DUI fucking roadblocks, you know? Like you sit in the middle of a hyperspace lane and you fucking put this field out, and everybody in hyperspace fucking just stops on the dime around this field.
Okay. And what does that do?
So basically, you can set up a trap, like stop everybody to go into a planet, like if you set up like on either side of the planet in the hyperspace lanes, like if you go a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right, you can slam into some galaxy or fucking some nebula or some cloud or some stars. So like these routes are like finite,
Huh.
So you can literally park your ship in the middle of the road and like stop vehicles. And that was his big thing. Like he would stop you from escaping with light speed, first off.
Okay.
And then he would warp his people in or whatever, like afterwards. So he'd be like, "We got him, boys," and then he would have two people like come in from both sides,
Oh, so he would use it for like flanking people?
Setting traps and stuff, yeah.
Oh. Huh.
So okay. That's the type of stuff we're looking forward to seeing when Thrawn shows up.
Have we had a space fight yet?
Besides
maybe just the president
Din fighting some people. Jaren did. He has a few fights with some people, but a lot of it, his spaceship fights are like in atmosphere fights.
Yeah, they're not like out in space, Star Warsy.
I think he had one where somebody was like asking him to like pull over or something.
No,
but that wasn't like.
Yeah, that was the X-wings were telling him, "Hey, you got your homing beacon thing?" And he was like, "Nope." And they were like, "All right, I need you to pull over."
I want to say there's another one too.
Oh, maybe, I don't know. Those X-wing dudes are all over the place.
Like when he got shot up in space, and then he like limped into like the Tatooine where he met that lady and her droids or whatever.
Oh, the funny lady?
I think he was in yeah.
That was season 1.
After he met her for the first time. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. She was like, "Oh my god, your ship is all fucked up." Like send the droids in. And like she's like, "No droids." And then she's like, "Oh, a baby! I'm gonna milk this for as much as it's worth." That whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. That's true.
So he did get his ass whooped in one fight.
He's gotten his ass beat a couple times.
And that's kind of why I like this hero so much. He's like kind of relatable, besides the fact that he can shrug off blaster fire and lightsabers, and
yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Literally has plot armor.
Wait, he has what?
Like he literally has like plot armor. Like the plot can't beat him. Because of his very strong literal armor that he carries on his back.
Oh, right, yeah.
You know what I mean by plot armor, right?
No, please explain. Wait, basically, he has armor that, like, whenever things get tough, he has armor that's like he can just power through it anyways to keep things moving. Is that what you're saying?
Well, he actually has armor, but an example is Leia and Han Solo and Chewbacca and basically every other main character and anything else. Like all main characters in movies have plot armor.
Oh,
that's why they don't get shot, and the guy next to him gets shot
because they're main character and they can't die.
Yeah, I'm like they literally can't die because the plot demands them not to. So that is armor that is built into the. But Din literally has armor that is supposed to like carry him through this plot. Like guys, he's real. He's a real guy, but he just happens to have done a really good bounty once. I love it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I like that part where he was like on that, what's the little sand people wearing robes with their eyeballs glowing? What are them called? Jawas. Like, yeah. He was on a Jawa ship. He
was on the Sandcrawler.
And then he was like getting drugged by it or something. And like, just, it didn't go his way, but it seemed like such an easy situation to get out of. But he ended up like falling off of it or something. And he lost all his stuff. Anyways.
Yeah, he got robbed by them and he chased after him, and then
that's what
he got like electrocuted by all of them. He got like cattle prodded by 6 of them at once.
Like you would never see Luke Skywalker in that situation,
But anyways. Realistically, he should have broken his fucking spine falling off that thing.
Well, he's wearing the armor.
Yeah.
He's got the armor.
He's got spine dampening blah blah blahs.
Yeah, on the inside, it has nothing but mattresses of his armor.
Tempur-Pedic.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. As the Razor Crest approaches the planet Tython, Mando speaks to Grogu, addressing him by his name. He trains the child to use the Force to summon the joystick ball. Mando tells Grogu that he is impressed with his Force powers, promising to help him find a Jedi who can train him. He tells Grogu that he would have to go to any Jedi who would answer the call, saying that Grogu is too powerful to train. Mando explains that he promised to take Grogu back to his own kind. Okay. So Mando's...
This was a heartwarming. I loved it so much.
That was the part where he was like, he was playing catch with him in the ship, and he did good, and he like used that weird word that he says.
Yeah, he dropped an N-bomb. Dropped a Star Wars N-bomb right there. like flag nugget or whatever.
Yeah,
like, oh,
it's just a made up word.
Exactly. I'm like,
that was nice. Okay,
but yeah, he was celebrating. I love it.
Yeah,
he was playing catch. It was a real have a catch with your dad moment there.
Yeah, we all know that Mando's gonna end up training Grogu. Well, wait a minute, he can't really train him.
Yeah, I was like, he's probably gonna train him to be a fucking bounty hunter. Honestly,
that would be kind of cool.
I'm like, there's no way that he's gonna find another Jedi unless Luke wants to step up, or somebody else who can survive falls from windows, maybe.
Oh no!
Anybody?
Oh no! The Razor Crest.
Oh, there's.
Was it?
But, we can get to it later. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, if you got something relevant.
No, I was like, there's other Jedis out there too that I figured out. There's a bunch of like not cartoon. There's some video game characters that are canonical in this time period.
Is the Force Awakens, or wait, is the which is the game from the Xbox 360? Pretty sure it's the
Force Unleashed.
Is that guy?
Yeah, Star Killer. Yeah, well, if you played the sequel to that game, you know.
No. I did not.
He's probably not around. He's probably sipping Mai Tais somewhere, hanging out, living his best life.
Okay.
But there's a Jedi Fallen Order game, which is like a fucking Dark Souls Star Wars game.
It's like Dark Souls?
Yeah, where it's like really hard. And there's a bunch of blocking and parrying crap you got to do.
Whoa.
And it's like, well, if you get hit once, you're done. Just like Jedis. They can hit once and they're done. Like, oh, great. Huh. Great. The glass-jawed Jedi. Yes, that's what I always wanted. And there's apparently a blind, force-sensitive man in Rogue One.
In Rogue One?
Yeah, he's apparently the Asian blind mystic man who knows the Force but doesn't use it. He uses it one time to show people that he can use the Force, and then refuses to use it after that.
Why does he refuse to use it?
I don't know. Plot. Because he would just do the entire story by himself, you know?
Oh.
It's a team. It's an Ocean's 11 type of script, you know? It's a heist movie.
Huh.
So if you can just levitate the goods out, it's not really worth writing, you know?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting.
So there's a few options out there. You could be calling to any number of unlikely sources.
My money is on a completely random one that we've never mentioned.
Do you think that they're that brave?
Oh, well, I mean, it'll definitely be one from an already established like movie or show
or game. Well, shit, dog. It could be a 4,000-year-old Jedi. We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. Listen, before the last 3 movies came out, there were rules. Before Disney bought freaking Star Wars, there were like rules to having the Force, you know? There were like basic rules, but now there's all that shit's out the window. All right, you can heal, you can resurrect, you can teleport, you can do everything. You're basically like Dr. Manhattan, you know? Like Metachlorians equals Dr. Manhattan. Like so things have fucking changed, okay? All my information is old information, okay? So take it with a grain of salt going forward.
Okay. So basically Disney is canonizing all kinds of things.
Yeah. If you saw The Last Jedi, you'd be like, okay, that's a thing now. You know, like every half an hour they like invent a new Force ability, you know?
Huh.
Like, okay, all right. You can apparently light the sky on fire if you fought hard enough. Okay.
Wow.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, let's see here. The Razor Crest descends into Tython's atmosphere, flying over several hills. Using the ship's navigation systems, Mando closes in on the Seeing Stone that Ahsoka Tano had told him about earlier. Since the magic rock lacks a suitable area for the Razor Crest to land, Mando decides that they will have to travel the last stretch with the windows down. Mando travels on a jetpack with the child in his arms to the Seeing Stone.
And when I saw that, I knew something was going to happen. I felt it. I felt it in my bones. I was like, they're having to move the ship really far away.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that surprised me when they blew up the ship. Spoiler.
Whoa, what?
I said spoiler.
What? That sounds like a tragedy.
But what surprises me,
you said the name.
Though, right whenever he put down the jetpack, I knew that he was going to need the jetpack.
Oh my god, dude. Me too. I was like, he's putting the jetpack down. He's going to leave it. I was like, say goodbye to the jetpack. I knew it was too good to be true.
Yeah. So was that Boba Fett's jetpack?
No, he got his own jetpack.
Oh, okay. I thought Boba Fett took his jetpack because suddenly he had no jetpack at all.
Boba Fett has a jetpack of his own.
Oh.
Okay. Pretty sure that's what happened to the Cobb guy when he was fighting the crate dragon. Remember, Din was like, took care of the baby, and then he hit the jetpack and almost killed Cobb.
Well, wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So he had the jetpack on his ship, and then he also had his own jetpack.
Yeah, he had the whole suit of armor on his ship.
Yeah, and then Boba Fett went and got his armor, got the jetpack. So they did have 2 jetpacks. Okay. Well, I'm still confused, though, because he could have saved the child at the end there with a jetpack. Maybe. Anyways, we'll get there. Okay. They find the stone is a rocky dome that lies in the center of several stony structures surrounding a circle. He places
a hinge, if you would.
Yeah, it's exactly like every video game that has, specifically Skyrim, that has a stone that you click on to get like a good luck charm or whatever.
Yeah, for real. Dovahkiin. Yeah, it's like it's totally Stonehenge. Like it's like totally some ley line bullshit going on there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like it's funneling the force into the stones
in the hinge.
Extra fortitude. Yes.
He places the child on top of the stone and wonders if there's a way to activate the structure. Mando uses his helmet scanner to scan for any controls. Grogu plays with the butterfly. Oh. Whoa, wait a minute. I just had a thought. What if the butterflies, because there's a bunch of them, is a, oh man, what's the word? Like a hint to what's going to come in the future. Is there a Jedi that has anything to do with butterflies?
Funny enough, there is.
Who?
I'm not going to just blurt it out. You know, I'm a wordsmith.
Well, that is.
So I'm gonna conjure this manifestation. So are you ready? There's a comic book.
Uh-huh.
It's actually a recent comic book. It's a Darth Vader comic book. And of course, Darth Vader has his own castle located on a lava planet. His only weakness.
Whoa. Okay. So, tasteful.
He's got a lava castle. Very tasteful. He's kind of a pimp.
Yes, that's tasteful.
He's meditating, right?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of meditation, a little introspection.
Wait, Darth Vader?
And then yes, that's what he does when he takes his helmet off. He meditates.
I thought he couldn't breathe with his helmet off.
He gets into an iron lung. It's complicated. All right, lore.
Huh. Okay.
Lore.
Okay, keep going.
Insert lore here.
Keep it going.
Okay, so this is pre-Empire, I do believe. This is, and why I say pre-Empire, this is pre-Luke, I am your father. You know.
Okay.
That's a big thing that happens in Empire Strikes Back. So, pretty sure he has he's visualizing himself as like a swirling mass of red and black hatred, you know? He's like, basically, he knows he's a disgusting person.
Okay.
But he's in this ethereal plane. I guess it's a little lava-like, but sees something in the distance. What is that? A blue butterfly.
Huh.
Blue butterflies, multiple blue butterflies flying around, fluttering around in his mindscape that he's created for himself.
Oh, okay.
Something is invading his visions.
Oh boy.
Who or what it is? Blue butterflies, might I add. Very important.
Mm-hmm. And
it's supposed to signify the coming of Luke Skywalker and his salvation.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Or supposedly that's what it's supposed to mean.
Okay.
So Darth Vader had visions of blue butterflies, and that was before his salvation by Luke.
Wait, so is there any other material that's canon that has blue butterflies being the Luke Skywalker symbol?
Not that I'm aware of. But, yeah, you know, You can only use what we got.
Okay.
That's about it.
So that sounds a lot like Luke Skywalker is going to be the dude.
Hopefully, we can just get a nice little cameo, maybe a voiceover by Luke. Well, I can't train you. I'm too busy fucking trying to kill my own students over here. Hanging out.
This would be right in the time period where he's training Kylo Ren, right?
Potentially. Or we've already figured out Rey isn't even alive right now.
Right. She's like negative something. Like negative years or something.
So maybe Kylo is a tiny baby. Maybe they're about the same age, right? Kylo's not like a fucking full-grown man, is he?
I don't know. I'd say he's a little older, probably. That's very interesting. Okay. So I got $5 on Luke Skywalker.
Oh, that's insider trading message. I already told you all you need to know. Just got to put the money on the table. Get 5% investment.
Okay. They find that the stone is a rocky dome that lies at the center of several stony structures surrounding a circle. A
hinge, if you would.
Grogu plays with the butterfly while Mando wonders how to get the child to activate the structure. He sights a starship circling them, which turns out to be Slave I, Boba Fett's starship.
Oh my fucking god, this dude. Can we get a Boo soundtrack?
Oh, it's playing Slave over this? 1, isn't it?
Slave I.
Oh god, no. I made it such a fool of myself.
We're gonna boo this man. Everybody join in on me.
Okay, Slave 1. Gee whiz.
All right. It's only like one of the most legendary ships behind the Millennium Falcon.
Why is it the other ship? Slave 1?
Because he attempted to make another ship like it, but you can't replace the good ones.
Okay.
This motherfucking ship is like Knight Rider, dude. It's got everything. It's got the oil slick. It's got the Paris. It's like speed racer, you know? Where it's got all the deals.
All the
all the deals. Where like the jumping tires. It's got everything. It's got everything. You know, it's like just like Den ship where he's like, "Oh, can you turn your tracker on?" He's like, "It's too old." He's like, "Oh, I don't think that's the truth. Go ahead, just turn it on. I know how old the ship is." Boba Fett is known to be like kind of like a stalker. He stalks his prey. So he's got like anti-radar. He's got like jamming. He's got like nothing that can be picked up by sensors, you know, like as far as like, you know, like ID is concerned.
Huh. So he's got a cool ship.
He's got a really old school ship. It's like having a car that's like pre-low jack, you know? Like nobody's going to be able to find your car, you know?
Okay.
Like pre-GPS, pre all that stuff. He's got no heated seats or windows, you know? But he's put a lot of things under the hood. There's a lot under the hood, man. I'm sure you can click Slave I and find out about it.
Slave I. It's a cool ship.
Is that like an Apple slave? Is that like, it's like an iSlave?
Oh, the interior.
An iSlave 7?
Okay, the interior is situated. Okay, so Slave I. If you click on it, the first paragraph is everything you need to know about the ship, which is
Don't read the second paragraph.
No.
That's too much
First
information.
paragraph. All you need. The interior of Slave I includes a deck situated on a gyro system, allowing the occupants to stay upright. It's okay. The inside is is gyroscopic, so you're always facing forward, no matter what orientation the ship is in.
Love it.
And I was wondering about that.
That's the question you had. That's the important one.
Yeah. So that's super cool. Okay, so just then, Grogu summons a force field around the stone. Mando is unable to reach Grogu. Through his helmet scanner, Mando sees a figure exiting the Slave 1. I almost said Slave I again. I can't stand the shame. And decides to buy Grogu time by standing guard. Mando walks down the hill and takes position behind a rock, narrowly avoiding blaster fire. A hooded man approaches Mando, telling him that he has been tracking him. Mando asks if he is a Jedi, or is he after the child?
He also fell into that trap. I guess he's like, "Are you a Jedi?" Like instant gratification for the question. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Like, all right, now go out there and look for a Jedi. Like within seconds.
Yeah, he must have summoned a Jedi. This guy shows up. Definitely a Jedi.
There's only one why somebody would be here right now. It's as if they're a Jedi.
Okay. Just then, the hooded man removes his hood, revealing himself as the bald Boba Fett. Fett tells Mando that he is here for his armor, thinking that Fett is referring to his armor. Mando tells him that he will have to peel it off his dead body. Fett clarifies that he is not after Mando's armor, but his armor, and that he got from Cobb Vanth back on Tatooine. Fett says it belongs to him.
Those are the Mandalorian's armor.
Yeah. So is Boba Fett a Mandalorian?
Yeah, I guess he's as much a Mandalorian as Din is, which means he's just some random ass motherfucker who has a suit of armor.
Oh, Mando asks if he is Mandalorian. Fett replies that he is just a simple man making his way through the galaxy just like his father before him.
Okay. He quoted his dad.
Yeah.
He quoted it. Literally word for word from that Obi-Wan scene.
He was in the movie.
You're absolutely right. He was in the movie. And literally, baby Boba Fett was standing there by his dad when he made that quote to Obi-Wan in the movie.
Oh. Wow. Yeah. So he's been holding on to that.
Yeah, he's like, my dad's so smart. I'm going to use that one. So, there's a lot of that. Like, yeah. I forget what it was. Like, he was asked, but that was his answer to Obi-Wan. Just a simple man making his way through the galaxy. And then Boba Fett puts a little twist on it. A little twist. A little next generational twist.
He cites his sources.
Honorable man. Honorable man.
When Mando asks if he took the Mandalorian creed, Fett replies that he gives his allegiance to no one. Mando replies that the Beskar belongs to the Mandalorians and that it was looted from them before the Great Purge. Fett counters that the armor belonged to his father and that it now belongs to him. When Mando asks what is to stop him from shooting him down, Fett replies that he is a sharpshooter on the ridge with a locked scope that will unload by the time his body hits the ground. Mando counters that he is wearing Beskar and threatens to kill Fett and his companion. Fett clarifies that his friend has locked onto the child, who is on the hinge. Oh, hinge. Fennec Shand identifies...
He said the thing.
He said hinge. Not Stonehenge, just hinge.
Yes,
made of stone.
The proper name for that type of thing.
Fennec Shand identifies herself as the sniper, reminding Mando that she does not miss. Okay, so we meet Fennec Shand again, except she's got no appetite now.
Yeah, no, she's not hungry.
She's not hungry right now.
Nor will she ever be hungry ever.
She only eats water.
Oil. just a cup of olive oil a day.
And some scuba snacks.
Just cheap date. Cheap date. Very cheap date.
Mando demands that Shan stand down or he will shoot them down with his whistling birds, which is just a whole armful of them.
Dude, remember when the first episode when you thought they were going to be rare? What happened? What happened to that?
I don't know, but it seems like
they really should be rare, honestly, because they're really overpowered.
Yeah, they just kind of you let them go and they just hit whoever you want, pretty much.
Yep. Now that's plot right there. That's a good weapon right there. So it's the problem solver 9000.
Yeah, like what weapons he got? He's got a gun. He's got a spear. And he's got these little missiles that hit anything, anywhere, all the time. What? Okay.
I want to say that's been in like every freaking video game or like flight game that I've ever played, where it's like the lock-on missiles that you can lock on multiple times.
Oh yeah, Fox.
Like, yeah,
the Fox game has that for sure.
But like somehow it doesn't lock on to your friendly people. Like
yeah,
the old hostage, like shooting the hostage taker over the shoulder of the hostage type of deal.
Oh yeah, they're super specific.
Yeah, accurate. Accurate to the T.
All right. Mando demands that Shan stand down or shoot them with his whistling birds. Fett asks Mando and Shan to put down their weapons so that they can enter a chat. Mando tells Fett to stand and to tell Shan to drop the gun. Fett replies after he drops his jetpack. So wait, I don't understand why Fett wanted Mando to drop the jetpack.
Plot reasons.
I guess.
You can burn me with your jetpack.
Yeah, like he's holding a gun to his head and he's like, drop your jetpack.
Is that really what it says? Like I thought it was just like we're taking a break now.
No.
This thing's getting heavy.
No, Boba Fett told him to drop his jetpack.
That literally makes me cringe.
But that's why I thought it was Boba Fett's jetpack, but it wasn't Boba Fett's jetpack.
Take the jetpack off.
There was 2 jetpacks.
Yeah, dude, I would not be down with that at all. I'd be like,
I'll holster my gun, but I'm not going to drop my jetpack.
Straight up, yo, I'm like, dog, y'all got me tripping. If you think I'm gonna not be able to go over there and save that kid.
Yeah, literally. Like, what are you doing? You gonna put the jetpack down?
Yeah, like
for real?
Setting him up to not be able to make it over there in time. You know, like it's like, oh, I know your kid's at home alone, but I'm gonna need you to let me borrow your car keys.
Yeah, let me throw your phone in the river right now. I know you got.
I don't know. It's more like put it under something inconvenient.
Yeah, Anyways, that was a weird moment where I'm like, but that's why I thought it was Boba Fett, but now I know it's not. So it's like that made 0 sense.
Absolutely 0 sense. Yeah.
Okay, so he puts his jetpack down. Fett says that he thought Shane was left for dead on Tatooine. Shane remarks that Boba Fett was her fate and that she is now in his service.
We call that a life debt in the Wikipedia gang.
Yeah, when someone gives you a robo tummy, that's a life debt.
Yes.
Fett reiterates his demand for the return of his armor. When Mando objects on the grounds that it goes against the Mandalorian creed, Fett replies that the armor was given to his father, Jango Fett, by his forebears. Oh, Jango Fett.
He said the thing.
What does Jango Fett look like? He's a dude. Wait.
He's literally the exact same fucking actor.
Oh, yeah. I was like, hold up. This guy looks very familiar.
Like, because he's a clone of Jango Fett.
So the guy that played Jango Fett is now playing Boba Fett?
Yeah, because he's a clone of Jango Fett.
Wow. Did this guy play Boba Fett in the other Disney movies?
No, that's ridiculous. Wait, Disney movies? What? You mean puppet movies?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, you said no.
I think you meant puppet movies. So.
Yeah, the puppet movies. He's a kid in the puppet movies, right?
No, he's a child in the character of Boba Fett as a child in the CG movies, the pre-CG movies, and then during the puppet movies, he's like somebody completely different, but they went and dubbed over all of Boba Fett's original lines with this Australian dude. So now he's like, "Oi, I'm gonna get Han Solo. He better not die." Crikey! You know?
Why?
Yeah, they straight up dubbed over the original Boba Fett voice, where he's just like, "Stop that!" You know, like a normal sounding guy with this Australian dude.
Why did they do that?
All right, he's not Australian, whatever. Because they wanted it to be like, well, he's a clone of this guy, so he's got to sound identical to his dad, right?
But that makes no sense because Boba Fett does not sound Australian.
I think you have to trust the lore master, sir. I think I know what I'm saying. He's Australian or some sort of all the clones had this like weird Aussie like tinge to it.
Really?
And just look it up, bro. Look it up.
I'll just believe.
Look up Jango Fett talking.
I'll believe the lore master, but like I just watched Boba Fett talk, and he spoke like American.
All right, well,
or did he have an accent? I just didn't notice.
I have to look it up. He totally had an accent.
What? He did? Okay.
That man had an accent.
Boba Fett.
Like, crikey!
Mando.
Look at the Sheila!
Dingo!
That's a crocodile right there! You're like, okay, settle. Whoa, Boba Fett. Whoa!
Okay, hang on. Let me rewatch just one.
Trip on the Barbie! You know, all the typical non-racist stuff.
Trip on the Barbie! Okay, hang on.
You know, all the real stuff.
Okay. Yeah, that's like a New Zealand accent or something.
Yeah, it's okay. That's why I say he's like a Maori or something, like one of those like Polynesian, New Zealand.
Yeah.
Raised
that's
Polynesian
That's weird. I didn't even remember that.
Yeah, you definitely should be like, well, no, that's a knife, like I can feel it. That's not a flamethrower. Well, that's a flamethrower. Or a jetpack. Sure. Or insert Star Wars bullshit here.
Put your jetpack on the ground and shrimp on the barbie. Okay.
That's what the jetpack was there for. He was grilling shrimp.
He flipped the jetpack upside down. He turned the flame up.
Yeah, just medium well.
And he put the shrimp right over the flame.
Blackened coconut shrimp.
Man, that's funny. Okay. Fett reiterates his demand for the return for his armor. Fett replies that the armor was given to his father Jango Fett by his forebears in exchange for the return of his armor. Fett promises to guarantee the safety of the child as well as his own. Shand adds that the bounty on the child has risen significantly to the equivalent of 10 suits. Fett says that they are offering a fair deal given the circumstances.
What the hell did you just say? 10 suits? What does that even mean?
The child's bounty has risen significantly to the equivalent of 10 suits. So as she's saying,
10 Beskar.
Yeah, 10 Beskar suits, which that's a lot.
A lot. It's like 5 at least.
That's at least like probably one more than 9 or so.
Minimum.
Just then, a third starship circles nearby and the three scatter. Mando runs back to Grogu, who is immersed in the force field, which rises up. Oh yeah, hold on. He's sitting crisscross applesauce with his ohm hands. And he's doing He's doing the OK symbols with his hands,
He's doing the white power symbols with his hands. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Well, where? You don't know? You don't know about that meme?
No.
Oh, for a long time in the media, they're like, these radical Republicans are throwing up white power signs at them. Like, isn't that OK sign the punch in the arm game? Like, isn't that the game?
What, the OK symbol is a white power symbol?
If you have your palm facing you or facing the intended person, throwing up the OK sign has a W and a P.
Oh yeah, look at that. Huh.
So some people on 4 or 8 chan or 12 chan or 64 chan decided to be like, that's it. That is the downfall of America right there. These people are provocateurs trying to destroy decency from the inside. But I think it's just some assholes playing a game.
Interesting. Well, in my book, that's always going to be the symbol where you hold it, and if they see it, you can punch them in the arm.
It's actually connecting your lower bowel chakra with your higher crown chakra.
That's what I said. The OK symbol.
Completing the circuit. Yes, we get it. The OK guy. But my dad, he's definitely unlocking his 9th chakra gate.
Yes,
in there,
definitely.
What am I looking for? Some sort of a fox spirit, something tailed something.
Oh, believe it. Talking about Naruto right now?
Yeah. Damn it! I wanted to cue a song up for this moment, but fuck it. The whistling one, like wait, or like
Wait, the Mandalorian.
The energetic thing? Naruto song. Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many I don't even know.
Oh,
one, like, yeah.
With the whistle.
Or whatever. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Something's going on there.
Oh, I can hear it. I can hear it in my head.
Yeah, there's a whistle in there. I'm pretty sure I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, it's a like a wooden flute.
Yeah, it's some sort of like little pan flute going on there.
Yeah. Okay. Man. Okay.
Yeah, the one like the Believe It song, like.
Yeah.
I will be the 4th Hokage. Believe it.
Or whatever.
Exactly. Me. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. Exactly, dude. That's why I love this fucking show, dude. Like I watched the behind the scenes on the music making the intro song.
Yeah.
He was like, I literally was playing with a recorder going wee. And I was like, bro, he did it like a fucking 8-year-old would do it, like, mommy, I made a song, wee. Like You sure did, son. I'm like, totally relatable. I've definitely done that before. Except he probably
Good
made
job.
so much money.
I love this macaroni picture. We'll put it right on the fridge.
I'm going to put it right on the top of the trash can where it's going to stay until it accidentally fell in one day. Whoa.
Until trash day tomorrow.
I'm sorry, sweetie. It fell in. I couldn't help it. That's what we think about your intro song. Sweet, but we're going to have to throw in the garbage one day.
I like the Mandalorian intro because it's short and it doesn't take up time. And it's not long.
And I love it. They went all throughout the season, like on different instruments, you know. The bono, you know.
Yeah. And they're all just noises. And that's okay. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Too many notes. There's just too many notes. One person can hear in an evening.
All right. Okay. Several stormtroopers emerge from the shuttle and come under fire from Fett and Shand, who manage to shoot a few down. As the stormtrooper commander orders his men to disperse, Fett signals for Shand to split up. Hiding behind the rocks, she attacks a flank of the troopers. The stormtrooper commander orders his remaining men to approach from a different direction. However, Fett is waiting and attacks a stormtrooper with a Gurdiffer stick.
Gaffy stick, bro.
Okay, but you say Gaffy, but it's spelled Gadurfi.
Gaddafi stick? What?
Yeah, Gadurfi stick.
Gadurfi.
Oh.
Gary.
Gadurfi stick, also known as the Gaffy stick.
So what have we learned? Always trust the lore expert. That's right. Trust me, guy. Trust me, guy. You can trust me, guy. I got you. Never steer you wrong, except for that last time.
Fett runs circles around the troops, ambushing them with his gaffy stick and knocking several to the ground. As a wounded soldier kneels in pain, Fett whacks him across the head, damaging his helmet. More stormtroopers exit the shuttle, but Shand takes them out. So I like that part because Boba Fett's fighting style is so like unique.
Tribal.
Yes, just straight up brutish. And he was just beating stormtroopers and their armor was going flying in pieces.
Yeah, it was very, very tribal. I like it. It was and the music also kind of like adopted with that too.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I enjoyed it as well.
Really good.
Little nice whoop ass, but I wish the stormtroopers weren't fucking retarded all the time. Remedial all the time.
Well,
because they're like, oh, I'm gonna go over there and shoot him at point blank, like melee range. I'm like, these guys are literally sprinting at him as he's like destroying them.
Well, like, with common video game rules, the more enemies there are, the worse they are.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like they had it was like a good old fashioned kung fu movie right there. It was like, all right, everybody surround him and fight him one on one. Yeah. I'm like, oh, okay.
One at a time.
No, get in there. You get in there. I'll go home. Like, okay, I can dig it.
Oh, man. All right. Several of the stormtroopers set up a mortar device manned by an Imperial mortar stormtrooper and an E-Web heavy repeating blaster cannon. One of the stormtroopers stages the ridge that Shand is on with blaster fire, forcing her to dodge their blasts and to take cover behind the rocks. Using her strength, Shand kicks down a boulder, which smashes through the ranks of the stormtroopers and takes out the heavy repeating blaster. Fett himself ambushes the commander with his gaffy stick, knocking him to the ground and fighting his men. He stabs the commander through the chest armor with the sharp end of the stick. Fett sees the nearby Razor Crest.
What's going to happen to the Razor Crest, please?
I don't know. Probably nothing.
Oh, wait, never mind.
Probably nothing.
Oh, so he's out there fighting him like armorless right now, and looks at the Razor Crest like, I'm not going to ask permission anymore. Fuck the bullshit. And he's like, there's got to be an easier way.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Shand flees from several pursuing stormtroopers by navigating through the rocks, taking down several of her pursuers. Shortly later, a second Imperial shuttle lands in the clearing between the Razor Crest and the first shuttle. While Shand fights the stormtroopers, Mando gets to his feet and watches as the child meditates through the Force. As more stormtroopers arrive, he tries to breach the force field, but is pushed back. Mando decides to protect the child and heads down to face the stormtroopers. So,
I like how they checked in every 5 minutes. They're like, "All right, kid, come on, hurry up."
Yeah. I like how he kept
I don't know what it was.
Like, he kept trying to break through and just like, oh, you're not gonna get him. Like, but it was just showing that he cares, you know.
He played off. He's like, "Okay, you stay here, and I'll keep protecting you."
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, I'm gonna let you stay here then."
I just decided to allow you to keep doing this. Not that I could not stop
like,
you.
well, since I got the talking blaster, I'm gonna decide to leave you here.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, excuse me.
Oh man, okay. Just after Mando leaves, the child stops summoning the force field and collapses out of exhaustion. Several stormtroopers close in on Shan, but she takes them out with her blaster. However, she is outnumbered and soon surrounded by more reinforcements. The stormtroopers tell her that they are not after her, but the child. Just then, Mando arrives and uses his whistling birds to take out several stormtroopers. He and Shan join forces and fight the stormtroopers. Mando offers Shan to make amends for the last time if they get out of here alive. Shan accepts his offer, and the two fight against the advancing stormtroopers. Okay, so they're teaming up. They're shooting people. All right.
Good old back-to-back shootout banter. I like it.
As the skirmish rages, Boba Fett arrives in his reclaimed armor and jetpack and uses a grenade to take out and disorientate more stormtroopers. Okay, so he does have his own jetpack. Okay.
He used a grenade? What?
Yeah, you remember? Like, he shows up and he has a ton of weapons. Remember? He, like, busts out, like, 5 different weapons from his armor.
Oh, the lore master understands how many weapons are in his suit, but what kind of grenade was he using again? I apologize for what?
I can't believe you don't know. Wow. It was definitely grenade.
A concussion grenade?
How do you spell grenade? I don't remember.
Granada?
I don't know. Probably concussion if it's disorientating people. I don't know. I just remember he had a bunch of weapons.
Yeah, he definitely had a Swiss Army suit going.
Yeah, like it was basically just showing the audience and Mandalorian that this is his armor. He knows how to use it. This is his armor, you know.
Fits like a glove. Like actually doesn't fit him at all.
It didn't?
My bad. Dude, you could tell he was still wearing his like fucking his turtleneck and stuff underneath it. He's like clearly gained a few pounds since the last time he wore it. Eating too much bantha, I guess. You're supposed to eat the bantha from the top down, not the ass up.
Oh man.
You're not supposed to start with the asshole of the bantha. So.
That's nasty. All right. The remaining stormtroopers retreat aboard the ships, which depart. After scanning the ships with his helmet scanner, Fett uses his jetpack rocket to take out the engines of one of the shuttles, causing it to collide with the other ships. Both ships explode and crash. So that was great.
I knew it immediately as soon as they started taking off. I'm like, they're not going anywhere. Yeah. Like, I knew this was going to happen.
That was great. That was a great moment.
But I've never really honestly seen that little visor go down except for in this TV show. Like, I didn't know. I thought that was an antenna. I didn't realize it was a fucking targeting sensor fucking overlay or something.
It's one of those Vegeta things.
Yeah. Over 9,000! Yeah. Yeah. Well aware. Can I diverge so we don't lose this great momentum?
Yeah.
These here drop ships. Mm-hmm. They're unique other than one other property.
Let me guess. Knights of the Old Republic.
No.
Oh, okay, what?
Would you like to guess again, sir?
Okay, hold up. I want to say it's a video game.
No.
Well, then I have no clue. What you got?
The Force Awakens.
Oh.
The first scene in The Force Awakens.
Really? I don't even remember that.
This is the first thing you see. This is one of these drop shits that Finn is like shitting his pants in. He's like, oh God. Then he like leaves, and then one of his friends gets shot, and he's like, war never changes.
Oh.
That whole thing.
I need to rewatch that one.
We're like, Stormtrooper, put your helmet back on. You know, that whole thing. and
oh yeah,
been struggling.
yeah. Because he was like a stormtrooper that didn't want to like be normal, I guess.
Yeah, like I guess that's what happens when you turn the janitors into soldiers. Like whatever they decided was the truth in that movie. But those ships are like old World War II, like D-Day type of ships, you know?
Oh yeah, where you just jump out of basically parachute.
Kind of. No, well, no, like fucking like boats. You know, like the front of the ship drops down. You know, like it literally looked like a flying boat,
Oh,
in my opinion.
huh. I don't
So
even. Oh yeah, it's one of those triangular ships.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. One of them triangular ships. You got it.
Yeah. See, I know Star
Yeah,
Wars.
triangle ships. You know, triangles. Yeah,
Hmm. That's
I
interesting. I
got
didn't
you.
even remember that.
So, what does this mean? What does it mean?
Oh, what does it mean?
What does it
Um,
mean? What does it mean?
well, as far as I can tell, if it's the same ship that drops stormtroopers out of, then it's the same ship, and I can't draw any further conclusions with that. What are you talking about?
I'm thinking maybe Thrawn's technology or Gideon's technology is pre First Order, and maybe some sort of a prelude to the First Order. Maybe we'll find a name drop or something like we're gonna have a blue admiral be like, "Oh, this will be the First Order I give." It'll just be like something stupid like that. Like, my First Order is you can have these drop ships for free. I don't even like them anymore.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I think that it's probably just their drop ships.
Well, it's never been a thing up until recently. Like, usually they just have Lambda class shuttles drop off troopers. So we've never really had a hot drop in combat before in Star Wars. So this is kind of unique. So maybe this has been what they've been using this whole time outside of what has been like shown narratively. These hot drops are being used in these D-Day style ships.
Maybe. I don't know. It seems like they would probably just use the same ship. Well, I don't know.
You would think.
Maybe not, though.
You would think. But I'm thinking maybe it's definitely showing like a prelude to what's to come. You know, a bunch of terrible, terrible shoehorned Force Awakens stuff. Looking forward to it.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out. Aboard the cruiser, the gunnery officer informs Moff Gideon that it was a direct hit. A pleased Gideon asks if the Dark Troopers have been engaged. The female Imperial comms officer replies momentarily. The light cruiser dispatches 4 armored Dark Troopers, who descend on the magic rock and its rocky surroundings. Mando, Fett, and Shand run up, but the droids beat them to it. One of them snatches the screaming Grogu and flee into orbit.
He was screaming?
Oh, yeah, he was.
Oh my god. I didn't hear his little baby screams. Oh no. Can you describe his screams to me? I want to hear his child screams.
It was something like that.
It was like, do or do not, there is no try. He's terrified, can't you tell?
Like, not really.
I actually, it sounds pretty miserable to me. I wouldn't mind being in this situation. Sounds like a good time. Can't hold this 50-year-old back.
Oh man.
So I completely forgot that I think Dark Troopers were in Star Wars Battlefront as like the jetpack troopers for the Empire. Completely forgot that.
Wait. Star Wars Battlefront has the jetpack troopers. Well, that's different than these the Dark Troopers.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I guess non-canon, but maybe that's the end game. They start off as robots that can fly, and then they end up being something else. Apparently in Star Wars Rebels, the TV show, they're just legit, these robots are in there, and I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah, like Thrawn is in that show, and he's kind of a weirdo, so he like combat spars with these robots, you know. He's like, I want them to be stronger. I want them to try to kill me next time, you know, like that kind of like weirdo, you know. Like choke me harder, daddy.
That's
type of weirdo.
Yeah, that is very strange.
Look for a robot to really just rough me up, just no mercy, just put my ass into the pavement. You know what I'm saying? Like, Thrawn, chill out.
That is pretty weird.
Chill out, bro. There's people here. Shut up. Not in public, Thrawn. Jesus.
Gee whiz.
I'll update the software later. Or just to pound me. I just want him to just spit in my face. Call me Nate. This is a kid's show. Anyway,
okay.
So yeah, that regardless of that nasty shit, he totally is fighting these robots like that. They might be an earlier version too, but they're basically battle droids. Confirmed. And you know how Din loves battle droids. You know what I'm saying?
Like not at all, yeah.
After they totally helped his family out of that pickle, right? Totally took care of his mom and dad, took him to a nice farm upstate, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
They died to robots.
Wait, what? No, I get you. Okay.
No. Wait, what?
Oh, where's the farm at, though?
So,
what do they grow there?
That's Tatooine, right? From the farm? The farm's on Tatooine.
That's loaded with farms.
Why don't you go visit
they grow
them?
Sand there.
Why don't you? Moisture converters, sir. They farm moisture. Ooh. Just like Dune.
Whoa.
Just like Dune. Just like Dune. So that's about it. That's all I got as far as Thrawn getting ruthlessly savaged by these robots as they get upgraded.
Interesting.
He's kind of beta testing them by himself, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe he's the beta and they're alpha testing him. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Shan tells Fett, who is flying the Slave One, that the Imperials have gotten the baby and not to let them get away. Unwilling to harm the child, Mando convinces Shan and Fett to call off the attack. Fett instead decides to do a loose follow to where they're headed. He follows the Dark Troopers onto the upper atmosphere of Tython, sighting the orbiting light cruiser. Fett says that the Empire is back. Shand is shocked, believing that the Outer Rim is under the jurisdiction of the New Republic. Fett responds that this is not a spice dream, because he is seeing the Imperial cruiser with his own eyes. Fett decides to head back, while the Imperial cruiser jumps into hyperspace. At this part, Mando had already seen the cruiser, though. Remember?
Did he?
Yeah, he did. And it even showed his point of view, and it was him looking at it, and it zoomed in. So I was like, we already saw that this was a cruiser or whatever.
When?
Like, literally, 5 minutes ago.
The same episode?
Yeah. Like, he looked up with his helmet, and it zoomed in, and it showed the ship. And then it went back to whatever was happening on the ground. And I was like, why are they looking at the ship again? But anyways, I don't know.
Did we already miss that ship shooting something?
No.
Okay.
It's about to happen.
Okay.
They're about to take
what?
They're about to take the ship to a farm somewhere.
No.
Where there's going to be a bunch of ships at the farm, and that's where they're going to live.
They're going to be happy together.
All right.
Just going to laugh and play with other
ships.
Ships.
There's a ship farm. Okay, Amanda surveys the pit left by the wreckages of a ship. Oh, wait a minute. I guess they did blow it up just then.
You fucking skipped over it? You dirty dog.
Not skip over it. What?
You totally did.
No, I did not. What?
It was before he got into the Eye Slave 7.
This is super weird.
The Eye Slave XS.
Yeah, like the Eye Slave comes in, and then Boba Fett.
It was before that.
No.
Yes, there's a reason why Boba Fett's in the Eye Slave.
No, because Boba Fett gets his armor from the Razor Crest.
Yeah, then they fight, and then something happens, and then he's like, I'll go. It's like right before the Dark Troopers come out, right? I'm pretty sure it's right before then. It's okay. You can skip. It's good. You can find it.
Oh. Let's back up just a second. There's a little something here. This is weird.
Just about a 2, 3, 4 paragraphs back.
Cliff note here. It's not important, but you probably read it. Okay, Mando compliments Fett for his marksmanship, but Fett says he was aiming for the other one. Oh, so this is right after Fett blows up the 2 ships with his rocket. Just then, a laser blast from orbit strikes the Razor Crest, incinerating Mando's ship in a ball of flames. Shan tells Fett he better get his ship, and Fett rockets off. Mando watches the burning wreckage of his ship in sadness before scanning the sky, spotting a light cruiser. Oh, this is when Mando looks up and spots it. Mando realizes...
You can literally hear the sad trumpet, like the wah, 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 wah.
I know, dude, he's had that ship for so long. He's had it fixed so many times, dude.
All of his rent, all of his bounties have probably gone into that ship.
Yeah, there was like 10 bodies in there.
He probably had bounties on that ship too, dude. He probably had.
They're frozen.
Waiting. There was just cash stacked up.
Yeah, it was just a bad situation.
Dude, it was. I loved it, honestly. I loved how they did that because I was like, man, that rush of emotion from like, hell yeah, Boba Fett, 2 for 1, 2 for 1, whoop, whoop, and then like totally fucking like shit the bed, like took all
just
the fucking
his lost moment
energy out of the room.
He lost his ship. He lost Baby Yoda. Yeah,
you can even say it was a tragedy.
Oh, sad.
That's the
Yeah, so this is sad.
That's the vocabulary word of the episode.
This is sad, and he's like standing there and he's kicking the stuff around. And he's digging through the charred soil. He finds the joystick ball that the child is playing with, puts it in his pocket. Oh man, it's just sad. Shan stands silently.
He's going to pull the ball out of his pocket as soon as he sees Baby Yoda. It's gonna be beautiful. They're setting it up.
He's holding the ball out and he's going, "Take it, Baby Yoda. Take it." He's just looking at the ship that's miles away. He's going, "Baby Yoda, please take this ball." It's super sad.
Just like Magneto,
wake up, Yoda.
Pull this ball. Yeah.
Oh no.
Like a sick dog. Don't do this to me. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, it was sad. Wait, what were you saying about Magneto?
I was like, he need to throw that ball up in the air and let him like throw that ball through that ship like like some Magneto shit, you know?
Oh yeah, go right through the ship and then right through Moff Gideon's head.
Yes.
And then he's just like, oh, Baby Yoda's floating because he knows the Force so good now. I can see it.
Yeah, he meditated for like 5 minutes. He's like an expert now.
Dude, I mean, if you could ever meditate for 5 minutes, that's like you get the Force, but in real life.
I'm gonna. It's have hard to say.
Still 5 minutes.
Are you telling me I can fly? I can fly off of a building if I meditate long enough?
That's what I heard.
I'm gonna try that. And everybody at home should be doing the exact same thing I'm doing right now. I'm going up to the top of the World Trade Center because we're recording this on 2001, September 14th. I mean,
man,
13, 11, 10,
11,
9, 8.
11.
Oh yeah, 911.
Nah, we're not there. We're Kansas City. All right, he approaches Fett.
I love me some barbecue.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He approaches Fett and Shan, telling him that this is all that survived. Fett shows Mando a hologram of his chain code, which has been encoded in his armor for 25 years. Written in Mando's script, the chain code confirms family lineages, revealing foundling, mentor Jast, Father Fett, and Boba Fett, along with Concord, Dawn, and other words.
Oh my god, they translated it.
Really?
Wikipedia's awesome.
It was an actual language?
Everything you see in Star Wars is a language that can be translated.
Oh, that was just a bunch of scribble.
The funny thing is everybody was trying to translate the words that are on the stone when Boba Fett, baby Boba Fett Yoda.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Grogu was meditating. There's like a bunch of like runes showing up.
Oh.
Everyone's like, oh my god, this is it. He's going to tell us who's going to come in the next episode. But it's probably the Jedi code.
Oh.
So, wah, wah, which was spoken multiple times in the...
I'm very curious to see what's written on the stones.
Highly recommend it. Yeah, it's probably the Jedi code. If you want to like look that up, maybe I can recite it for you.
I got it. What is the Jedi code?
There is no peace.
There is no emotion. There is peace. There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no passion. There is serenity. There is no chaos. There is harmony. There is no death. There is the Force. That's very cryptic and I don't know. Interesting.
Apparently, the complete opposite is the case for the bad guys.
Really?
They got their own code.
Yeah, it's right here. The bad guys is
yeah.
Their peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, I gain strength. Through strength, I gain power. Through power, I gain victory. Through victory, my chains are broken. The Force shall set free me. Huh. That's interesting. That didn't sound like a bad guy thing to say.
So, really, honestly, that's why I'm like, hey man, who's the actual bad guy? Who's the actual bad guy
This
here?
is
It's Baby
interesting.
Yoda. It's gonna be this. We're gonna find out. Go find out. Darth Yoda.
Okay, Mando reveals that Fett's father was a foundling. Fett confirms that this is the case and adds that Jango Fett even fought in the Mandalorian Civil Wars, recognizing Fett and his father as Mandalorians. Mando allows Fett to keep his armor. Fett is pleased with the return. Mando thinks there's a deal to complete, but wait. Mando thinks their deal is complete, but Fett says not quite because he and Shard promise to guarantee the safety of the child in exchange for the armor's return. Since the child has been kidnapped, Fett says that he and Shand are in Mando's debt until the safe return of Grogu. So that's cool. So they're teaming up now.
Yeah.
The trio travel on the Slave Eye to Navarro City. Just kidding. Slave One. There Mando learns that Cara Cynthia Dune has become a marshal of the New Republic, saying that he has heard rumors that she has gone legit. He tells her that he needs to help to locate someone in the New Republic prison registry. While Dune consults her computer, Mando explains that he is looking for a former Imperial sharpshooter named Migs Mayfield, which is Bill Burr.
Billion Burfinville.
Who is apprehended near the Dilastri system on a derelict prison ship. Dune finds that Mayfield is serving a 50-year sentence in Carthon chop fields for springing a prisoner himself and being an accessory to the death of a New Republic officer.
So there's got to be some reason he is.
I don't know. I mean, he's a sharpshooter, so I guess they're going to be sniping.
Ex-Imperial. So he might know something.
Yeah, he's probably a good asset. He probably has a ton of things to bring to the table.
But he wasn't like a
I don't believe so. Right? I don't even remember him being a sharpshooter. I just remember him being kind of like a doofus.
He had the two guns and then he had the shoulder gun like the Predator. He had a fucking Predator shoulder gun, yeah. Like he would hold the shoulder gun around the corner and then he would pop around the corner too. Expose himself with a fucking gun that he can't see through. And then decide.
Yeah, I mean that's that's a good sharpshooter right there.
That's a good sharpshooter, yeah. Look over here, look at me, look, about to poke my head out, and here I am. Wait for it, and shoot my face here. This is where my face is going to be now.
Oh, man.
Great guy. Great, smart.
Well, anyways, apparently he has something to bring to the table, so we'll see. Okay.
He apparently has more than two guns.
He at least has a shoulder gun.
You know he's going to be like, I'm not doing anything without my shoulder gun. I said. Probably gonna break character, be Bill Burr, and do that cringy thing that he does. Where he hikes his shoulders up and closes his eyes. Wait. I need my shoulder gun. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, that was good.
Like a Bill Burr impression.
That was. Wait. Him doing that. I could tell it was Bill Burr.
wait.
Okay. Anyways. Meanwhile, Gideon's light cruiser travels through hyperspace. Gideon exits the bridge and walks down a corridor flanked by a pair of stormtroopers. He enters a cell where he finds Grogu using the Force powers to throw two stormtroopers to the ground and hurl them against the wall. The child even Force chokes them in fear and rage. One of the escort stormtroopers issues the order to set for a stun, but Gideon motions him to wait. Gideon watches with the interest as the child hurls two stormtroopers against the wall of the cell before collapsing in exhaustion. That part was crazy. You're watching.
It was.
You're watching him do the Darth Vader thing, and you're like, "What?" He
was totally becoming Darth Yoda over there. I was like, "What an actual monster!"
Yeah, something.
He's learning from his founder or whatever.
Foundling. I don't know.
Founderation. Found E.
The Finder.
There
it is.
Oh my god.
It's so simple.
I love that. I love that so much. The foundling and the finder, like a hide and seeker. All right, I can dig it. You're the seeker, and I'm the hider.
As the wounded stormtroopers crawl out of the door, a pleased Gideon compliments Grogu for his display of force powers, but says it makes him so sleepy. He then shows Grogu the Darksaber before deactivating it, saying that the child is not ready to wield this weapon. He tells the child that he could do with a nice long sleep before a stormtrooper stuns him. The female Imperial comms officer watches from behind. Gideon then orders the two other stormtroopers to put Grogu in shackles. Man, when I saw that, dude.
Oh, this was just so adorable.
I was like, come on, like, are you serious? What is shackles even gonna do? Like, he doesn't.
It was the most adorable thing. Those like, tiny little shackles that glowed. I was like,
they're like Chinese finger traps.
Dude, I know they didn't even fit around the puppet's hands. They were just like, all right, turn the LEDs on.
And plus, he uses the force. They're force fields. Like, what's shackles gonna even do?
I don't know. They do this shit all the fucking time. They put Obi-Wan Kenobi in shackles, like literally like hogtied him, and then he's like, I'm done. I'm at your mercy.
There's nothing
like,
I can do now.
What? Like that, like everybody in the audience slapping their forehead meme, gif or whatever. Like I was like, no, that's not how this is supposed to work. Did I hear you say that Gideon told him that he is not ready to?
He didn't say the word yet, but it did seem that way.
You said the word yet.
You
said
child,
yet.
Saying that the child is not yet ready to wield this weapon. So it is implying that,
like, he's trying to train him or some shit. You hear this? You hear this?
That does sound like. You hear it. Yeah, that does sound like.
Right?
Yeah.
Like Gideon's trying to make him a Darth.
Yeah.
Evil.
That is what it sounds like. That's not cool.
Well, when you're trying to suck the midichlorians out of a baby, it really doesn't matter. They're literally taking stem cells out of a fetus baby kind of thing. Like, I'm like, there's some dark undertones going on here.
Huh. Well, anyways, I guess that is what might be his plan. He could be wanting to train Baby Yoda.
But I don't know. He's probably just trying to steal his midichlorians.
He then tells the comms officers that as soon as they exit hyperspace to send an encrypted message to Dr. Pershing telling him that they have gotten their donor. As the Imperials leave the cell, the Stormtrooper applies a pair of electric shackles around Grogu's body. End of episode. Sad ending.
We lost our baby ship, and we...
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's sad.
We lost our baby Yoda.
So what stuff would you like to say about this episode?
I think I interrupted you at the perfect opportunities when I wanted to talk about stuff.
Well,
I got it in. Oh, we're going to talk about the mysterious figure.
In the background. Okay, well, I didn't notice it. I didn't notice it while watching, but the internet noticed. So it's a dude way in the background that's looks like is standing with Baby Yoda when he's doing the Ohm thing.
Yeah, it's whenever Mando's looking back over his shoulder. You mentioned it, but I wanted to be like, wait.
Yeah. I mean, there's definitely something there, and it looks like a person standing there, and then it's gone. But there's nothing to go on, though, about it, besides maybe the blue butterfly part. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm like, it could have been Luke showing up for real. Like, as soon as Grogu started with the bubble, the blue butterflies disappeared, I think, or like soon after the bubble went up, the blue butterflies were gone.
The bubble, right? Yeah, I mean,
the bubble.
There's not enough information, to figure out what that was, but I think it's a good possibility it could be Luke Skywalker.
That'd be nice. God, dog, they did him so damn dirty. Well, you haven't really watched the new ones, have you?
I mean. Yeah, he lived out on a cliff like a hermit. He had electric powers.
Sucking what kind of milk out of what kind of
that's
creature?
Very specific. I don't remember
that. Sucking titty milk out of what fat walrus-looking creature? Grimacing with milk all over his face. Yeah, they didn't do him dirty at all. They literally suckling titty milk out of this fucking fat walrus. Like, that was my fucking childhood hero that you're making, like,
living like an animal or something.
Stop. Literally, leave me alone. Like tossing the lightsaber over his fucking
exactly what you don't want to see.
I'm like that's literally fucking exact, dude. They built the first movie around like, aren't you gonna be so excited to see Luke Skywalker when he comes back? And then
here he
they
is.
fucking did him.
He's like
unbelievably dirty.
He's like a washed up like
sucking titty milk, just like you remember him. Remember Luke Skywalker? You remember the blue milk? Well, it's green now. And now he's getting it directly from the source. It doesn't matter.
He's drinking the fresh, just the milk.
God, unpasteurized seal milk.
Well, I was unaware of that. That's not cool.
I know. That's what you're like. Well, they did him. I don't understand why you would say something, sir. They did him unjustifiably dirty. Like did him. Oh my God! Like on purpose. It was like they went out of their way to do this. Because they let one person write and direct Star Wars. One person who is like, I'm not going to conform. All your theories are stupid. I'm going to poop upon them.
You're talking about the one guy.
He shall not be named. There's been a lot of people in the last few years that don't even deserve the credit of being like having their name said aloud.
That's some strong feelings.
So let's not even bring him. Let's not even invoke his name. Garbage pail. he's that dumpster juice. That garbage water. Like, why would you do that, dude? Like, he literally did not even watch Star Wars. Like, you can't. It's like, Garrett, I think you could probably make a better Star Wars movie. You don't even know anything. You literally don't know anything. I bet you can write a better Star Wars movie than that. Like, okay, I'm gonna need to zoom in up on that milking and sipping milk splashing on your chin action. Can we get more green milk splashing on the chin? All right. Can we not wipe it off?
Keep it on there
for the rest of the movie.
Start talking.
That's cool. Can we just have it? I would need it to be cheese by the time the end of the movie.
Lightsaber? Throw it. Throw it.
Yeah, act like a fucking brat. You remember Luke, the brat? Like literally, like devolved, like to a troglodyte. I'm like, why? Anyway, The Force Awakens.
Okay.
Whatever. What were we even fucking talking about? What the fuck were you even talking about? How unfortunate. Oh, we're talking about Luke showing up. That just hurts my heart, man. Like, why would they do that to him? Like, and you can see it in all these interviews that he did before. He was like, I'm contractually obligated not to say one fucking word or anything bad about this, but I kept telling him, this is not how this is supposed to go. And he said no. And everyone's like, yeah, woo! Like, you're like, oh God. Like, this is how democracy dies. With thunderous applause. Love it.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully they don't do him dirty in this show.
They should just keep him out of it, honestly. Just... If they bring him in, it's in their DNA. They can't help it. They're going to do everybody dirty no matter what. Just stay away. New people. I like your idea.
They didn't do the Jedi dirty. I like the Jedi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Ahsoka? Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice if they Ahsoka Luke. Oh my God, that would... Oh my God.
Yeah,
so relieving.
Like, show him using like his force powers or whatever he's got, you know?
Not being a fucking
not drinking milk out of an animal like that.
Straight from the teat, like a troglodyte. Like a fucking troglodyte.
I'm sure they'll do something one way or the
other. What if they do it? What if they're like, I brought my own milk? Like, what if they lean into it?
Pretty
oh
cool.
God.
Pretty awesome.
that would be actually fucking amazing. Like, well, I gotta go drink some milk now. And hang out on an island for probably 25 years. Later, Mandalorian. He just like fucking completely phones it in. Oh man, he should do it. He should just phone it in. Like, I think he like is like with Harrison Ford now. He's like, do not fucking call me for anything Star Wars ever. Like, I'm pretty sure he's like, he might have written him off. Good for Mark Hamill. He's doing well for himself, but God dang it, he needs to break up with Star Wars. They did him dirty. Never look back. That's my motto.
Yeah, I guess maybe they're trying to like make the newer main character cooler, something like that.
Well, yeah, they're like.
I don't know. Okay, well, you got anything else to say about this episode? You got anything else to say about
what
Mandalorian? Episode chapter 14, the tragedy.
No, nothing really new. I guess I'm kind of interested about these Dark Troopers. Like they're straight up from the
That's pretty cool. I'd like
robots.
to see a big fight
straight up
with the Dark Troopers, the Jedi, Boba Fett, Stomach Girl, Sheriff, Moff Gideon, the baby. Who else? Who would be cool?
All the remaining characters. The blue guy, he's got to be in there. Like, I'll take 6 years off your debt.
Weather's standing in the back. Fight him. 10 years off your debt. Punch him in the face.
Exactly. Like every so often, it'll be like, kick that guy in the balls. Kick him, and then 40 years off your debt.
5 years off.
You know.
Oh man.
Exactly. So I can see it right now. There's still chance for the drop pod situation to happen. Dog, I told you. I fucking told you. They're doing the Iron Man thing. They're literally like they're full balls into the whole
the drop,
Iron Man thing.
It is just like Iron Man. Their suits, they fly in, they do the Iron Man thing, and they're out of there.
They're totally doing the Iron Man thing through and through for sure. Like they're not even hiding it anymore. They're like, we need a fucking Iron Man right now, right? Stat now, like,
oh man.
Like, you give me an Iron Man, Jon Favreau, or I'm going to, like whatever Disney.
Yeah,
they could come up with Just go ahead and edit out every time I say Disney.
The Godzilla noise.
Give me a beep. Something nice.
Do that. I'll totally.
So I'll probably end up having a pipe bomb delivered to my front porch if they find out.
Mickey Mouse pipe
talking
bomb.
Too much shit. Yeah, exactly. We're not going to be invited to the screenings. I've ruined it for us. No Mulan premieres for us. Or...
Take it back.
You take everything back. Did the check clear yet?
This has been Learn the Burner. I'm Garrett.
And this is Noel.
And we'll see you later. Bye.
Peace. Hail Disney. Hydra Disney.